Hi there, it's June. Thank you for joining me today. A few days ago I posted this card on my blog, and I was asked from several people if I would do a tutorial on how I made this. And this is a flip flap card, whatever you want to name it. It's a 5-inch square, and when I put this on my blog I hadn't done anything with the insides of the flaps, and obviously I've stamped a poppy on that side and just used Wink of Stella to draw that colour in to give it that faded look there. And inside I've added those poppies along the bottom, and they come from a stamp set which is painted poppies. And there's 9 stamps in this set. I love it, and poppies are my favourite flower. So what I wasn't happy with was the closure here. It's magnetic, and you can hear the clap. You can hear the clip of it there, but I know I can rectify that. But I should have had the magnet further down on the card. So I've left it like this just to show you, and I can get that magnet off and put it further down, and then that will all lie flush. So what I've done this time is I've made a 7-inch card doing the same flip and flaps and what have you. So we'll get started by showing you what I'm going to use. I'll put this to one side. We need a 7-inch square card, and I'm doing mine top folding, and then I have a black panel which is going there, and that measures 6. So sorry, the 7-inch card base, the white card base, is 17.7 centimetres. All these measurements will be on my blog. Yes, it will be on my blog. I'm sorry about the hesitation there. Then we have the black card, which is 6¼ inch square, which is 15.7 centimetres. And then I'm using this gorgeous poppy paper, which is also from Stampin' Up, and that is 6-inch square, which is 15.2 centimetres. I was undecided which way to show this because it's double-sided, and I absolutely love this side, but I thought it might have been a little bit too much in your face when I put the flaps on. But isn't that gorgeous? So that's that. And then we have a piece of black card that measures 5½ inches. And you know what I haven't done? This. So bear with me. 5½ inches by 3 7/8. That took some working out. So 5½ inches by 3 7/8, which is also 13.8 centimetres by 9.8 centimetres. Score that at 1 inch, and that's going behind there. And then we've got the paper, which is 4 3/8 of an inch. What was I thinking about? 4 3/8 of an inch by, it's just shy of 3 3/4. And that is 11 centimeters by, so we've got 11 centimeters by 9.4 centimeters. And then the smaller one, which will go behind here on there. I'm just going to take this off. The rattling is annoying me, so I don't want it to annoy you. This is 5.5 inches, score at 1 inch. So that's 13.8 centimeters, score at 2.5. And that is 6.3 centimeters by 2.5 inches. And then the paper is 4.25 inches or 10.7 centimeters, and that is just shy, well, 5.9 centimeters or 2.25 inches. What I've also done on these, and I just need to snip that corner. I've rounded the corners on both ends and those two, obviously not on this side. Just let me, sometimes you need it behind something light when you're using black card. So I've rounded the corners, and I've rounded the corners on those as well. We also need 2 magnets, and I have die cut this. This is a tonic die, so you have the shadow. Cut that once in black card, and then with the love I have die cut that 4 times, adhered them together and put them on the black. I love, you know, that dimension, the depth with the centimeters. I've also got some copy paper to go inside the card, which is 6 3/4 inches square, and I have something to decorate that, because when you're making a card, it's nice to do all the final detail, as opposed to, you know, you could have a lovely card, well, you will have a lovely card on the front, and then you open the inside straight onto the card, where if you just add the copy paper, it finishes it off somewhat. And I always do my best to decorate the envelope as well, with coordinating paper or the stamp or something like that. So enough of that, let's crack on. So with the 7-inch card base, we're going to adhere our paper to the black card. And it doesn't matter what size base you use, because you can make this as large as you want or as small as you want. It's the same technique to putting it all together. And as I said, the first one I made is a 5-inch square. So we will put this on. And then before we add that to the base, we need to do our flaps. So let's get some glue on here. Like so. Oh, there, I've just remembered. Let's put the magnets in. That may have been a little tricky. So I can get this in here. So I've got 2 magnets. I'll put that there. And if we have this here, here you are. And then we'll just put that to one side. Oof. Right, let's get some more glue on here. And then I think I'll add Score Pal on the fold here. If you're using tape, you know, just put it under that crease line. Let's go with 2. Vanish. And then the paper on here. This last order of Score Pal I bought from a supplier in China, and I think from placing the order I received it within a week, which is excellent considering where it's coming from, and it's much cheaper than Amazon. I used to get it, always got it from Amazon. I like it that way. So on here, I don't want to do it in the middle. I'm going there. I'm going to adhere the love. Oops. I don't think I've quite what I'm going to do. I've moved the paper with the magnet on. Never happens off camera, never. So I can add some more paper on there. So if you just add a little bit of glue, do that. Now you know where the magnet's going. And then we'll put that on there. Now I don't have paper cut. Oh. Made to measure. Bear with me while I just round these corners. I'm using my envelope maker. It isn't going in the same direction. We're sideways here. But I don't have enough paper left. Well, I have one sheet, but I don't want to cut into it, just to cover this back. So make sure that's adhered. There you are. And now I'll put this on the base card. I'm going to use this glue, Kalal, purely because I can maneuver it. You've got wiggle room, and the little pot of glue that I was using before does need to be refilled again. Just sometimes I try not to go too near the edge because it will seep. It doesn't always work. So we will put that on there. Put that like that. Then on the inside, now I did cut two pieces. Go like that. But then I caught it on the ink pad, so I've had to leave that. So on here, I had this strip of paper, which will just sit nicely at the bottom. See if I can get some more glue out of here. And from the paper, I did fussy cut two of the poppies from that one. Now I've got a very small, it isn't by Stampin' Up, but I have a small flower punch, and I will make some flowers using these little bits of paper. So this is maybe going there, and there. Add some glue. Now if I didn't have a poppy stamp, I would have glued these two poppies onto the front of the envelope. Okay, take the backing paper off. And put that in place. And then I'll stamp a sentiment there. There you are. 5-inch square and a 7-inch square. Beautiful papers on both. So until the next video, take care. Bye.